blessed good day mga ka-newbie. I'm Noel de la Sena and welcome again to my YouTube channel. In today's video tutorial, I will share to you my video lesson in computer programming Module 2, specifically in .NET programming. The Module 1 video lesson was already released last week. I'll put a link in the description box if you didn't watch it yet. But before we start, if you are new here in my YouTube channel or not yet subscribed, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button icon for updated weekly educational video tutorial. Now, let's start. Computer Programming Module 2. Introduction to HTML. At the end of this module, the learners will understand the following. First, understand the HTML. Second, familiarize different basic tags and elements of HTML5. And number 3, familiarize HTML structure. HTML was created by Tim Berners-Lee, also known as the father of the web. The first version of the HTML was HTML 1.0, which is published in 1991, and the latest version was HTML5, which was published in 2014. HTML 1.0, it consists of 18 HTML tags, and each new version came with new tags and to the markup. Here are the HTML version and what year it was published. First, it was a HTML 1.0 released in 1991, followed by HTML 2.0 and released or published in 1995, HTML 3.2 released in 1997, HTML 4.01 published in 1999, XHTML published in 2000, and the HTML5, which is published in 2014. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language, or HTML, is not a programming language. It only describes the structure of a web page that gives meaning by defining that content. As for example, headings, paragraphs, and images, or simply HTML is the content of a web page. For example, we have a Notepad, Notepad++, Sublime, or TextEdit are all applications that can be used in writing your HTML documents. HTML documents are files that end with a HTML or .html and or .html or HTML extension. You can view the output using any web browser like Google Chrome, Safari, and Mozilla Firefox. The browser is not displaying the HTML tags, but it is used to determine how to display the documents. HTML basic elements and tags. An element is a set of opening and closing tags. Therefore, tags are element names that surrounding or surrounded by angle bracket. Tags usually come in pairs. The start and or the start tag, or also known as the beginning tag, and the end tag is also called as closing tag. The end tag is written like a start tag, but with a forward slash inserted before the name or tag name. This is the example of the start and end tag. HTML structure. We have tag attribute, value, and end tag. Attribute is an additional characteristic or properties of the elements. It consists of name or value pairs like. Value should always be enclosed in quotation marks. Attribute name is equals to attribute value. Here is the HTML document structure. This example is using a Notepad application. This sample, we have a doc type HTML tag, head tag, title tag, and the body tag. And this output of example code that we saw in the previous slide. Now, let's discuss every element and their HTML structure. First, we have the doc type HTML tag. This is to declare that your document is an HTML5. Next is the HTML tag. This is the HTML root element, followed by the head tag. It contains the meta information, and title tag that specify title of the documents, and then the body tag that holds the content of the documents. The doc type declaration represent the document type and helps browser to display web pages correctly. It must only appear once at the top of the page or before any HTML tags. The doc type declaration is not case sensitive. All HTML document must start with a document type declaration. The HTML documents itself begins with HTML or HTML tags and end with end tag of the HTML. The visible part of the HTML document is between body tag and end tag of the body. The title of the document appears in the tab bar of the browser. The following steps in creating, saving, and browsing HTML documents. First, open a Notepad or other HTML editor application. Second, writing the HTML. Third, save the file on your documents or computer and click the File tab and click Save or click Ctrl and S on your keyboard. Name the file as mydocument.html. Then click Save. Locate your HTML file on your computer. Double-click on the file or right-click and choose Open with, then choose your favorite browser. This is the result, or this is the sample result called "So" in your previous slide. This module discussed what is HTML markup language and how to create simple web page. HTML documents are files that end with a HTML or .html or .htm extension. You can view the output using any web browser like Google Chrome, Safari, Mozilla Firefox. After this module, you understand what is element and tag in HTML. And also we have syntax to follow in creating web page. That's it mga ka-newbie. Sana meron na naman akong naibahagi sa inyo na bagong kaalaman, at para sa mga susunod na video tutorial, mag-subscribe to this channel and click the bell button icon para sa mga updated video tutorial. If you have any comment, suggestion, don't hesitate to comment below. See you mga ka-newbie, hanggang sa muli. God bless and stay safe.